Welcome to the Chats and Tunes podcast.
Hey everyone.
This is just a quick pre-roll message to say that everything said in the episode is purely our own opinions and should be taken as such.
Yeah, so please don't send us any hate for the things we say and enjoy the episode. Live again, and this time we look like a podcast. Look, we've got our desk. We're sitting at a desk.
we got our desk and on this comfy sofa. And you can hear me in good quality now. Hello people. This man's moving a bit of a
What can I say? You got the schmooze.
Anyway, how are you, sir? How are we?
I've been doing well. I've had a safe journey home, so can't complain.
That's what it needs to be.
Been enjoying my time back, doing 0 revision so far.
When's your test?
2 weeks time.
Well,
Yeah, literally tomorrow in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Serious?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I've done revision at Galway, just nonsense arriving.
Oh, well, I mean, it's hard to do that. It's hard to get in the mind space when you're at home, though, isn't it?
It's been very much like a holiday retreat.
That's what, if it needs to be that, it needs to be that. And, when you just get stuck in when you're back or whatever.
Yes. Like, I mean, I've been to see a couple of my friends a couple of times because one of the boys, got a new puppy, and I will try my hardest to put a photo up for the video. So audio listeners, just get better, get good.
Just get good. Just get good, bro.
You suck. It honestly just.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
You,
that's
but keep listening, obviously.
You don't.
But
oh my
look
days.
at this dog.
Oh my, that's so cute. Is that Lewis, is it?
Yeah, so that's Lewis's dog.
Lewis, I love your dog, bro.
Shout out Lewis.
Shout out
gang,
Lewis.
Gang. But yeah, so been round to see them. They've been round to see me. Yeah, spend a lot of time with Evie still.
Right.
Yeah. How you been keeping?
I've been alright. I've been good. I've been training, doing my daily cold water plunges. Been getting my uni stuff done, finished my essay, handed it in.
Good, very
Classic Ryan Milligan style. Had
Last
10
minute.
weeks to do it, but I left it to the day of and got it done.
Very good.
So that's classic me. But yeah, I've been just doing me, like it's been good crack. Listening to music as per usual, as they say.
We should create a podcast about music,
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Good
Maybe
idea,
we
right?
should do that. Yeah, you're kind of genius. What would we call it though?
Tunes and Chatting podcast.
Yes, it's genius. Deal.
No, it doesn't have that like. If only there was a well-named podcast that was good for it. Someone should create it anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah, keep an eye out for that podcast coming along the way. But yeah, so
yeah, I'm just gonna because we gotta have one every episode. Speaking of deadlines, I also came home. On arrived back on Friday there, and I had a assignment due for 5:00 on Friday. Got back at 3,
okay.
and worked until 4:55 on it.
Oh,
Submitted it at 5:02.
That is
the deadline.
very. Oh right.
But teacher's an absolute legend. Accepted it, and was basically just like, we set deadlines in this module, but we don't actually stick to them. If you had submitted it at like 12:00 tonight, I would have still given you marks for it.
Oh really?
So yeah,
That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy days. And then, what kind of music have you been listening to this week?
To be honest, because I've been so busy, I haven't listened to much.
Oh, no.
I've been I know I have listened to a few things. I'm trying to think of like off the top of my head what I've been listening to. I went back and listened to some albums.
Yeah.
Like I went and listened to one of the Script albums that I had listened to that I just completely forgot I had listened to before I went to see them.
Heard in a long time.
I know. And
Jeez.
you know why? It was because I was looking through Spotify for something good to listen to, and it showed up New Music Weekly.
Yeah.
And it was one of their songs, an acoustic version had been released.
Oh.
So I can't remember what song it was, but I went back and listened to it, and yeah, it was just
nice.
Good to go back and reminisce. And
remember the days of what was that one? James used to get
Yeah,
would hook us on it. They had a lot of good songs. It was Paint the
I
Town Green they sang.
they
wasn't
sang
it?
Paint the Town
It
Green,
was
but
an
the
amazing
song that
song.
they
It
sang
was
is
Money Can't Be Moved.
Money Can't Be Moved, and the other one is For the First Time.
Yes,
Tunes,
yes. They were
tunes,
really. Are they
tunes.
from?
Even If You CK as well, banger. Just the script, just the script.
I need to get back on them, man. They were
Really,
really
yeah,
good back in the day.
it was banging.
Yeah.
Was listening to a few other people, obviously, just through recommendations, decided to go check out the likes of Paolo Nutini, went and listened to a bit of him.
Yeah.
Was listening to a little bit more of Trippie Redd, see if I could get into him anymore. Was listening to
How did
the other
that?
things. It was all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say I definitely was biased going into it, saying I don't
Yeah.
like mumble rappers because I
Okay.
would categorize him as like that thing. But now coming out of it, I would say I don't classify him as that anymore, and I would say he's not bad. You know,
Oh,
he,
okay.
by no means is he a favorite artist of mine, but
Well, do you enjoy him?
if he were to come on, I'd enjoy it. You know,
Damn, I need to listen to them, man, because I won't lie to you, like, I still have the bias where it is,
that's fair.
he's a mumble rapper, and I don't like mumble rappers very much, to be honest with you.
That's fair. That's fair.
But then that's just like, but I don't know. I say that a lot of my music enjoyment isn't about the lyricism and stuff, but
Yeah.
you know, at the same time, it helps.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Even like I honestly think sometimes accents or like little like I don't know like imperfections nearly like you know like I would say like let me think of a name that's like someone who's got very unique vocals. Like I would say someone like Amy Winehouse has very unique vocals because
Okay,
her
yeah.
accent comes through in all of her songs. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And it nearly makes the song more appealing. Like it's,
I kind of get you.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
It's a bit like that song, like the Pax and Potions song that was all over TikTok, where it's
Yeah.
the really thick Scouse accent.
Yeah.
I feel like that song wouldn't be half as good if it wasn't
yeah,
the Scouse singing it. To be honest with you,
I
like,
agree.
that song, that's a pretty funny song.
Right, I can't listen to it like unironically. It's just
Really? Well,
I can,
no, neither can I.
I
actually,
only
to be
hear it as just I just see the people do the wee like dance. I'm listening to it and I just want to do that little dance. But
honest. Yeah, no, the accent's pretty funny. And
it's
I like
I have to say, a couple of my friends have gone to like Liverpudlian universities and they'll come back and they've got really good like fake Liverpool accents.
Serious?
Really good. It's so funny speaking. Like I love just asking them because I can't do it to my life.
I was used to do the same. I can kind of do it now.
Yeah.
A wee bit.
I won't ask you to do it
Yeah.
on the podcast unless you want to.
I was going to say, don't put me in the spot like that, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, nah.
To clarify, he didn't say you slut. He didn't
yes,
say
lad. Yes, lad. But no, I think you can't get the all time where the accent kind of makes a song
Yeah.
a bit strange. And I suppose in the broad like spectrum of music, you probably don't recognize it as much. But
Yeah, because speaking of James, just I still remember going to his house and him doing a Bob Marley song and like
Yeah.
adopting this like quite like nearly like a heavy Jamaican accent to sing it, and it was because when his ears picked up those songs, you know,
yeah,
he was associating it with that like thick accent
yeah,
and singing it like trying to replicate the full vibe of the song. And I fully respect that. I feel like everyone to some extent when you're trying to sing a song, you very rarely try and put your own spin on the
Yeah.
song. You nearly try and copy the singers like indentations on different things and stuff
Yeah.
like that, you know? So
No, I actually get that because I was thinking about that recently. I was thinking like, because I was singing along to anything in the car or whatever, and I was just kind of or singing along to something. I can't remember what it was, and then I was just thinking, like, why am I trying to like put on an American accent here, hitting these
Yeah.
notes rather than just that's weird.
yeah,
It's really strange.
it is bizarre. But then music's bizarre. We've talked
It's
about it
bizarre.
before.
It is, and what also is bizarre is Will Smith.
Nah,
Yeah.
we have to talk
We
about it. It's
kinda
been
have to.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I want to ask you first your opinions on it. Who do you
Okay.
think was in the wrong?
right. Don't get me wrong. I think Will Smith is completely out of order. Will Smith is bang out of order. You know that you can't do that. You can't just go up and
Smack.
and it's smack.
Slap the consciousness out of
Yeah,
a man.
slap the shit out of him, as Chris Rock said after it. And fair play to Chris
Slap the
Rock
shit out
for
of me.
exactly. Well, fair play to him for like taking it.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
he
that's-
like fully just rolled with it. Like
Yeah, and he made everyone laugh. Was
Yeah.
the greatest moment in the history
Yeah.
of television. But no, that's one side of it. He should, he should never have done it. But my other thing is like, I kind of believe in, something only has power if you give it
Give
the
it the
power.
power.
So, and the joke was said in the video shows. Will Smith was laughing. It's okay, and obviously Jada Smith took it, a bit to heart,
Yeah.
and that's that's okay. It's it's something out of her control. It's not something great, but at the same time, you're in an environment where it was just a poke, a joke,
Yeah.
and I feel like if she doesn't give it the power,
Yeah.
then it doesn't happen. But at the same time, it was a personal attack.
Yeah.
She probably seen it as a personal attack
No.
in that kind of moment.
I have a little bit of a different opinion,
Okay.
but a lot of it's the same. Like Will
Yeah.
Smith, out of order. Should
Yeah.
hit him. Will Smith saying his whole like keep my wife's name out
Yeah.
your fucking mouth, completely fine. But like if you are upset with someone, I think you speak about it. You don't
Yeah,
like, take
yeah.
action. You know what I mean? And if he truly got upset that Chris Rock was attacking his wife, then yeah, say something about it. Maybe even wait till afterwards and say that was bang out of order.
Yeah.
That keep it behind closed doors. But I have to say, I agree with you to the like a joke doesn't like you have to give phrases their own power. Like if you take them as a joke, that's all they'll be.
Yeah.
Which is why I did think it was bizarre how Will was like, ha 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 ha. Oh shit, she's not.
Yeah,
happy.
yeah.
Better
All right,
get
let me
home.
deal with this real quick. Yeah.
Which is why I do think a little bit of it rests on Jada's
Yeah.
shoulders, because by no means is it the alopecia her fault, and if she wasn't comfortable with Chris Rock joking about it, he shouldn't have joked about it, in my opinion. I
Yeah.
think my dad raised an excellent point talking about it. I talked about it with him whenever I got home, and he said what he does. He heard a comedian got interviewed, and she said every time she writes a set, she'll run it past 3 different people from 3 very different backgrounds,
Okay.
and say, is there anything you think I should take out?
Yeah.
And if any of them said take that one out, she takes it out because she wants to upset the least amount of people as she can with her jokes. She wants all of her jokes to still be funny, but she doesn't want them to cross any lines that, like,
Yeah,
if someone's
yeah.
experienced that, then be like, that wasn't funny. That was just upsetting to me.
Okay.
So I think there needed to be that interaction between Jada and Chris Rock. But
Ooh, okay.
but I did see that Jada got interviewed before the Oscars,
Okay.
and she said, "Nothing anyone says about my hair is gonna hurt me." So,
okay,
so
right,
then I'm
yeah.
like, well, then Chris Rock could have heard that and went, "Oh, well, then this joke's fine to tell."
This is okay.
Then
Yeah.
proceeded to get slapped for saying the joke. So
Well,
I do think, it's
I feel like there's a lot of if, buts, and maybes, and a lot of
Yeah.
weird things going on about the situation. And I think you can look at it in so many different ways. I know I did put my point to my mum, and my mum went absolutely nuts at me for it because, as a man, me thinking that the woman in the situation had a small input in the situation is completely wrong.
Yeah,
and
see,
I'm not
that's
allowed to do that.
I think it's dangerous for me to say that it was partially Jada's fault, but
It
I
is,
think
yeah.
I think everyone in the situation was to blame,
Yeah.
because I do think in my head as well, this is completely just my own opinion. Like we said, at the start of
Yeah,
every
yeah, of
episode,
course.
if you don't agree, you can fucking debate it with us if you want. Like,
Hit
I
us
don't
up.
care.
This
But
is, yeah.
I do think I've always sort of thought, since the whole entanglement thing with Jada and Will
Austin.
and
So-
and Austin, it's almost been like, not Will Smith has like changed but it almost is like he's more on edge now. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like it's horrible, but it was kind of funny as an outsider. Like obviously it wouldn't have been funny for Will or Jada to hear this joke, but someone said a joke that whenever Chris Rock told his joke, Will Smith laughed thinking it was a funny joke, and Jada leaned in
Yeah.
and went, "If my other boyfriend was here, he would have slapped the shit out of him," which is why Will did it. But
Yeah.
but I think everyone in the situation has to be put to partially a blame. Will Smith's to blame. Chris
Yeah.
Rock maybe could be said to have taken it too far, which I do agree to an extent. He should
Yeah.
have personally attacked. Like, I mean, the Oscars are quite well known to have been hosted by Ricky Gervais,
Yeah.
who told very past the line jokes.
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows he is a comedian that literally just doesn't have a line to step over. He
Yeah.
just tells jokes and doesn't care.
Yeah.
Which is why I sort of thought Chris Rock has some defense to what he said. Like, he's very clearly, he's taken up from Ricky Gervais. He's told a joke like that, which is quite attacking of somebody, which is something that Ricky Gervais does. I think the situation was that nobody expected Chris Rock to do it. Everyone expects Ricky Gervais to do it, which is why, like, I think if Ricky Gervais had said the same thing, Will Smith wouldn't have touched him. In my opinion.
Yeah.
Which is why I sort of feel like Chris Rock has his defense. I do feel like Jada has her defense because, of course, you're going to take a joke like that harshly.
Yeah.
It's something you can't control. So I think, yes, everyone has.
There's levels.
Yeah,
there is levels.
to
And
the
I feel like
blame
there's never going to be a right or wrong answer in
Yeah,
that kind of
100%.
situation because it'll always be shrouded by opinions
Yeah, agreed.
and there's no fact. You know what I mean? The only facts is that I feel like the only facts are that
The only fact is that Chris Rock got
he got rocked.
he got
He
rocked.
got slapped and yeah.
Got the Fresh Prince on his face.
He did.
I'm so funny.
I will mark my words. I will make a Will Smith pun later on in the episode.
You will.
I will. Oh my days. Yes,
Sorry.
but
I'll
anyway.
stop with the puns now.
But speaking of award ceremonies,
Yes.
and more on to the topic of the podcast of music.
Of music. Hey, Will Smith makes music.
He
Just
does.
to let y'all know.
You
That's
know,
why he's
and
the
it
topic.
slaps.
Yeah. So I've heard it. I just the levels.
But that's the pun done, by the way. I was gonna wait till later. But yes, so the Grammys happened, and our boys Silk Sonic brought home 4 Grammys, and all of them for Leave the Door Open.
Yeah, because it's
Because
goated.
it's insane. Record of the year, song of the year, best R&B performance, which was a tie. I can't remember who the other artist was, but they still won it.
Yeah.
And best R&B song. That is mad.
And rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
I don't know if you've seen the opening of them opening the Grammys. No,
No, I didn't. I literally didn't watch any of
Yeah.
the ceremony.
They
I just
opened
heard
with,
the results.
they opened with 777, and it was
Good.
really good.
Good.
It's been hailed as one of the best Grammy performances in a long time,
Damn.
and rightfully so. It's
Okay.
it's just such vibes, and like the way they do it, like we said about Silk Sonic so many times about it being like so much fun.
Yeah.
And they genuinely look like they had a ball on stage. It's amazing. You got fireworks and all going off the background. It was just so cool.
I just want to be part of the band.
I just want to like.
I want to join in.
Can we just like follow them about? Can we just
Can we be their groupies?
go to the groupies? Get them to sign our like tits and all.
Guys!
Squeeze them together with chest flies until we have big enough D sizes.
Go to the gym and just work out.
just chest flies and bench press and incline bench press
Yeah.
until we can get Bruno Mars to sign our tits. That sounds
Title.
amazing. Bruno Mars sign our tits. Unreal. But yeah, obviously Silk Sonic. You know, I would never. Well, mainly because I don't really know the genre of R&B too well. I'm kind of getting into it a wee bit now, but I never would have like classed them as that. But you know, that's just me being uneducated.
Yeah, see, I would have said they're like,
more funk.
yeah, funky, jazzy. Like,
Yeah,
well, maybe not jazz.
I would
funk,
say yeah.
funk.
777
Funk
and stuff. Yeah, that's my view on it was.
Yeah,
But
like
R&B, but you know, the
Yeah,
Grammys are always
apparently
right.
Justin Bieber makes R&B songs. So
Oh right, okay, well then you know anyway we can make an R&B song at that stage like. But yeah, so obviously an evening with Silk Sonic, and a masterpiece of an album, quite, disappointed that it didn't win album of the year. To be honest
I
with you,
100% agree.
obviously songs. I'm just gonna pull the album up right now on my Spotify because songs like,
But while you're searching for
yeah,
it, I realized that we didn't do the hurdle last episode, and to everyone, because millions of people requesting it
yeah,
in the comments. Sorry, guys.
yeah.
I just I just enjoy doing it too much that I like rush to get it done first thing in the morning, and B, we just didn't have time.
Yeah.
But I lost my streak yesterday
On the way.
of like doing it days in a row.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to do it, and you know
No
what it
way.
was?
What?
Leave the door open
No
by Silk Sonic.
way.
I was like, I would have got it
Are you
instant.
serious?
They wouldn't have even need to play the full 1 second.
No, you would just hear the like
The-
yeah, that on his game but that's mad. Yeah, but songs like I even have the intro of the album downloaded.
Yeah.
Like that because it fades. If anyone who likes or is interested in fading songs into another, if you put 3 second crossfade on and fade and Silk Sonic intro into California Love by Tupac, it sounds unbelievable. But even so, Leave the Door Open obviously won all the Grammys, and rightfully so. It is an incredible song.
Skate. I loved Skate when it came out.
Skate, amazing song. Smoking Out the Window, the end of that.
Beautiful
Bruno
song.
Mars vocals.
Just everything about
Yeah,
the entire album.
quite literally, like Put On a Smile. Love's Train is in the album. It must be updated.
And I genuinely, I mean, I Fly As Me, I don't know how many times I listen to Fly As Me.
Yeah,
It
same.
just makes you feel like the shit,
But like I feel like that is how you should feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Why do you think they won all the Grammys? Why do you think
Did
they
you
won
hear,
them
did you
all?
hear their last acceptance speech?
No.
Anderson Paak he picked up the award and he went to the mic and he said, "We're trying our best to stay humble right now, but in the industry we call that a clean sweep." And Bruno Mars said 4 for 4, and it was just kind of the end of it. And he said, "We're gonna get out of here before the internet starts talking," and then just like left. It was
Nice.
unbelievable, man. But yeah, no, Silk Sonic are just. They're just at it. I would love them to release another project or something.
I hope they do. I really hope, and
they
I
do.
hope it's soon.
Yeah.
Because,
They need to ride that wave.
yeah, they should ride the wave
Yeah.
because they will have listeners.
Yeah.
And each artist, like, respectively in their own right, I mean, Anderson Paak, love his stuff. Bruno Mars,
Yeah.
adore his
Adore,
stuff.
yeah.
Like, he's a hero at this point of the music industry.
Quite literally.
So why not just why not, when you combine forces, you win 4 Grammys? Why not keep going? You know what I mean?
Just, literally, like, yeah,
Like,
if there's
there's-
never an incentive to do it again, it's 4
Yeah.
Grammys, like
There's no
a
reason
clean
not
sweep,
to.
as they say.
Hey,
Yeah.
4 for 4, baby.
4 for 4. No, but I think that I now part of me thinks that they'd be overdoing it by maybe
Yeah.
it's so good that maybe you just leave it. Like a first season of a TV series that is so
Yeah,
good
it's
that you're
so
just
good,
like don't
yeah.
ruin it. Like a bit like Stranger Things. They ruined Stranger Things. But then they brought it back
New
for
season
season
coming
3.
out, baby.
It is, and it's like double length, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 volumes.
Sick. Well,
And they come out 3 days apart because they know everyone's gonna binge watch the first one in
Oh,
3
yeah.
days. And then
I
the
will
rest.
absolutely. do
Oh
the same.
yeah, I will
Completely
absolutely
honest.
be doing it
Yeah.
as well.
I know, but yeah. So Silk Sonic.
Can I also just say it has a really good soundtrack too? I mean,
Stranger
just
Things?
yeah,
Oh,
Rocky Like a
clash.
Hurricane by the Scorpions.
Should I stay or should I go?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, just it has
Yeah.
some some of my favorite songs when I
Yeah.
was listening to the oldies. Yeah.
Well, what would you say would be your favorite movie soundtrack?
I have to go with like Baby Driver. I mean, it's so hard.
It
But then
is.
even like instrumental, like I was saying to Connor, because we watched all the Harry Potter movies, the Harry Potter soundtrack, like all of the orchestral, like
Yeah.
it's incredible. Like
It
it's
is.
so atmospheric. Every single song fits the mood of every single scene. Do you know what I mean?
Look at like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Look at like Duel of Fates, man. See when Duel of Fates played in the Kenobi trailer, I lost the head. Like Duel of Fates, Binary Sunset, all those classics, man.
It really is like, and like another one that's coming to my head that I used to listen to all the time is like the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like everybody knows it because it's so catchy. But it's
Who's
like
the-
no vocals, no nothing. It's just so fitting for the movie. Do you know what I mean?
Who's the producer that does all those? Or the
I know
John?
exactly.
Is it John Williams or something?
It's John someone, and I have no idea, and I feel awful that I don't know.
I think it's
And he does so much. He does a load of stuff for the Disney ones.
John Williams.
John Williams.
Yeah, incredible. He's a talent, man.
Yes, he is.
But yeah, no, I agree on the Baby Driver thing. Bell Bottoms by I have the soundtrack up here because there's actually too many to name. But just off the top of my head as well, Bell Bottoms, Easy Like a Sunday Morning, incredible song. Oh, Baby Driver is another main song. Even the reggae stuff, Egyptian reggae actually slaps. It's actually so good. I don't know if you've actually listened to it, but
No,
it's like,
I haven't listened to it. But like normally, I would just go to the soundtrack and just pick the songs that I like, just flicking through, just being like, "Yep, like that one, like that one."
like it is. It's just reggae,
Yeah.
but it's so good. And then like Deborah as well by T-Rex, or Trex as he calls it in the movie, by Trex. Hocus Pocus, never gonna give you up. Unreal. Have you ever heard the intro to that song?
No.
It's just like a really deep like black man like voice, and he's like really like seductively talking into the mic. And
Oh, I
then
think
it,
I
like,
have
builds
heard
up.
it. Yeah, I think I have heard it.
I'm never ever gonna quit. You know that one? It's really good. And then Baby Driver, that's actually a really nice piece. I think it's played on the banjo. It actually slaps. I actually love the
definitely
arrangement,
haven't listened to it then.
but it's good. But I think Baby Driver's good. I like Pulp Fiction, obviously.
I was
'cause
gonna
the,
say, I know you like Pulp Fiction.
the Chuck Berry stuff in it is
Yeah.
incredible.
I was gonna say even like but Back to the Future as well, but it's not really.
It's not known for
It's not known for its soundtrack, but like again, very atmospheric songs, and then obviously like Johnny B. Good at the end. It's like yeah, it's hard to beat it.
That movie scene saved my A-level performing arts interview, because basically the way it works is you have to do an interview on your piece, and I did Johnny Be Good as my guitar piece, and she asked me all these questions, and the only way I remembered it was because the line, what's the character's name?
Marty
McFly. I dressed up as him for Halloween.
I know, and I was like, I know it as well. Why?
I was Marty McFly for Halloween. I didn't remember that. But he says, this is a blues riff and B. Watch me for the changes and try to keep up.
Yeah.
And as she asked me a question about the piece, I was like, I just remember that line. I was like able to say, no, this is blues riff in B. And kind of like talked about it. And
you
it
were
was just like,
trying to keep up, baby. Like, what the hell, right?
but I didn't see it. But I think there's so many movies I would just watch for the music.
Yeah.
Tick Tick Boom's a big one. Have you watched it recently?
Tick Tick Boom is incredible.
Isn't
I
it?
love it. I mean, I did actually fully just straight up listen to the soundtrack for even Hamilton. I just love fucking musicals. Like, what's the song? Johnny Can't Decide. And what's the first song?
The one where they're singing in the apartment.
The one, This Is the Life, yeah.
This is the life of the
Really like that.
yeah, it's
just
really good.
all of the songs. They all I think, and it's beautiful. Like the whole, even the musical of it is beautiful.
It's really
Andrew
beautifully
Garfield,
produced.
love the man,
Andrew,
love him.
I love him way too much, man. He's so good.
Yeah, I think I do really want to say Hamilton because I can literally sing the entire musical word for word.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
the amount of times I listened through the soundtrack, I listened to the soundtrack before I watched it,
Yeah.
and then was able to literally sing along to the entire like thing on Disney Plus. Like,
That's
I mean,
mad.
didn't miss a word.
Jesus.
I was like sitting there going, yeah, it's so cool seeing this live.
That's
now.
sick. But bro, I just realized we didn't mention Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh my god.
Guardians of
Yeah,
the
okay.
Galaxy.
Guardians of the
1
Galaxy wins.
and 2.
It wins. It's my
The
favorite
most
soundtrack.
incredible movie soundtrack. I just seen it there. It was just said it just currently came up.
It's
Mr. Blue Skies.
yeah. Oh,
Jackson 5, I Want You Back. Come a Little Bit Closer. Redbone, Come and Get Your Love. Escape, you know, if you like the Pina Colada song. This is only from Guardians 1. Lakeshore Drive.
I
The Chain
love
by
Lakeshore
Fleetwood
Drive.
Mac. Southern Nights, Glenn Campbell. Don't Stop Me Now by Queen.
Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen as well.
My Sweet Lord. George Harrison, the Rubber Band Man. It's so good. Mate, and that's
Oh my god, Hooked on a Feeling by the Blue Swede. Oh
oh
my god. Like
yeah.
that, I think that I already had my like 60s, 70s, 80s phase by the
Yeah.
time I watched that, and that put me straight back into it. Straight back into it. Like no joke,
It was
obsessed.
no that movie. The music from that movie was absolutely incredible.
Beautiful.
Brandy, you're a fangirl.
Yeah, I was
Bro.
gonna say, how'd you miss your
Yeah.
favorite song?
How did I miss my favorite song of all time? Yeah. Well, yeah. One says my favorite song is the best song ever written. To be honest.
Best song of all
Yeah.
time without being your
Yeah.
favorite.
Well, I mean, I have favorites currently. You know,
Yeah.
but I will always go back and listen to that song. But yeah, movie soundtrack slap.
Yeah, I agree. I think
Yeah.
genuinely, I'm tempted to do like an episode where all we do is like talk about like movie soundtracks. Like,
I actually really like. I'd
Yeah.
be really down for that. My mum actually recommended to do that.
yeah,
Yeah, we should just watch movies for a week
Hey.
and then
new series,
Movie soundtrack,
reviewing
movie
a
review.
Hey, we could do that. Like, no joke. Like, review the soundtrack of a movie, like
yeah,
iconic movies. You know.
That could be pretty good. I mean, it's an excuse to just watch like really
Exactly.
good music and movies all the
Yo.
time. Then we have like a mad movie night here or something.
That's exact. Just set the laptop up, just watch movies.
Yes.
And then at the end of it, go. So the music was pretty
The
good.
music-
That's it. We give it a 9 out of 10. See you guys.
Go watch the movie yourself if you enjoy it.
If you don't believe us, go check it out.
Go check it out. It's on Netflix. We're gonna branch off into so much different stuff here.
Yeah, but franchising gets the money.
Here, it's quantity over quality, as they say.
Exactly. I mean, why not? Next thing you know, we'll be releasing merch.
Yeah.
It's gonna look so good. Check it out
Check it
on
out, guys.
Chats and Tunes
Chats and
Podcast.shop. We just
Chats and
released
Tunes
we just
Podcast.
released new pins and stickers,
Yeah.
guys. Go cop that shit.
REP just dropped the Chats and Tunes EP. No, we can't. Well, no, we're never doing that.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah,
Let's hit a
But,
million
yeah.
subscribers first, guys.
yeah, of course. But I think we'd rival Silk Sonic and the winner of
Oh, yeah.
the winner of this year's album of the year.
Clean
Tyler, the
sweep.
Creator.
They only clean sweep 4 out of 4. We're clean sweeping the
Silk Sonic
Grammys.
clean sweeping the stage for us to walk up there and collect
Yeah.
our rewards, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But we definitely be Tyler the Creator. Call Me If You
yeah.
Get Lost was the rap album of the year this year.
And it was brilliant.
It was, but it is not my favorite Tyler the Creator album.
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, I by no means am I like
Yeah.
a massive Tyler fan, so I didn't really pay attention to like older. Like the first one I listened to was Igor,
Yeah.
which I didn't mind, but
Yeah. Igor's a good album.
Yeah.
I really like Igor.
didn't mind it.
Yeah.
But I know he's released better stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is why, whenever we have our notes sitting beside us here. Whenever Ryan sent me a photo of them, I was a bit shocked because I didn't watch the Grammys. I was just, it's hard when you're this popular. You're this.
We don't
busy,
have
you know?
the time, the
The
marketing,
luxury,
and
yeah.
everything. Like it's
just
a nightmare,
it's
man.
hard, but
We're just gonna manifest this into existence.
yeah,
Like
eventually we'll be famous.
if we keep doing this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch like us make like 200 episodes with like 12 views each, and then just like the 201st we get like 7 million views.
Yeah.
And pull like a couple 100,000 subscribers, and it just skyrockets from there.
pull mad bitches as well. All
Hey,
around it.
already got one. Sorry, Evie.
oh.
I don't mean to call you a bitch.
We gotta get the editor to cut that one out.
Editor Rory, do your job.
Do your job. Yeah, I think personally for me, Flower Boy is my favorite. Scumfuck Flower Boy is my favorite Tyler the Creator album. I think the Igor is very, 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 very good as well. But I just think that Flower Boy has a more of like it means more to me.
That's fair.
But like still, I would probably pick it over,
Yeah.
over Igor. But then like. The thing with Call Me If You Get Lost is I think that when you make Flower Boy and you make Igor, which are two very, I want to say melodic based albums, they both kind of focus heavily on the instrumental. I know that Igor is probably a bit more like that.
Yeah, it was very instrumental.
It was, but then even songs like Boredom featuring Rex and See You Again, those songs are very instrumental based, and like the beach
It's
hop and that.
just boredom as a whole.
It is.
It's just
It's incredible.
whatever Rex touches turns to gold.
It does.
That's our
It really
our
it
takeaway from
actually
this.
does. But I think when you go from that into, I feel like it's kind of Tyler finding himself. Call Me If You Get Lost is like his grimy stuff done right.
Yeah.
If you get me,
Yeah.
you know, you've got songs like Lumberjack. It slaps. It's so, and the lyrics are so funny as well.
See, I didn't pay attention to the lyrics, but it was a
was,
good song.
Rose, Rose, pull up, that boy, hop out.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mother and my father didn't pull out. But you know, it's just bars like that. But I think that, you know, I wouldn't necessarily like, people were talking about it to be album of the year, and to be honest with you, I enjoyed it. But I personally, I enjoyed the off season by Cole Moore.
I love
wanna
the
say
off season.
It was a very
I
good
really
album.
like the off season.
Yeah.
When I mean, I have to say I was a bit shocked at one rap album of the year, the Call Me If You Get Lost, because of like I felt like there were other albums that got so much like pulled so much more of a following. Like I mean,
Yeah.
when the off season dropped, everyone was like, "Holy shit, it's a new
Yeah.
J. Cole album."
Yeah.
Donda,
No, Donda had the world in the craze.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mean, people were sitting on the edge of their seats waiting for Ye to drop it.
For like a month.
Yeah,
You know, it was
because he kept being like, "I'm dropping it." Nah,
Lol.
I will.
promise.
No, I promise. It's tomorrow.
Promise it's coming. And
It's
then
like,
one day
it's next week.
the record label had to just release it without his permission.
Yeah,
That's they got to that stage, like. But
and I did enjoy Donda. By no means did I think Donda should have won Rap Album
Yeah.
of the Year, because it was good, but it had too many throwaways, like we've talked
Yeah.
about before.
yeah.
But even still, I would have thought the numbers it pulled, the ratings it got from like Ye diehard fans,
Yeah.
I am so shocked that it didn't win.
Yeah.
I don't. My opinion was that it didn't deserve to win. But
Yeah.
I thought it was going to win anyway.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like it's not. I didn't listen to King's Disease 2 by Nas.
Neither did
So you know we can't really comment
Yeah.
on that. Off season songs like My Life, incredible. The 21 Savage verses, Chef's Kiss, good. Pride is the Devil,
Pride
and
is the
Little
Devil.
Baby transition.
I think I listened to that like on a loop maybe 20
Yeah.
times in a row when it came out. I love The Pride is the Devil.
It was incredible. It was
Really
a
like
really good
Amari
song.
as well.
Amari, good song as well. I'm just looking through the album here. 100 Mil was decent. But then again, you could say a lot of this is kind of fodder as well.
Yeah.
95 South was okay. But, like, you know, it wasn't great. And then you've got Donda, which is, you know, obviously I know Donda like the back of my hand. But you've got... Now, obviously, Kanye did win 2 Grammys. He won... This actually surprised me. He won Best Rap Song for Jail featuring Jay-Z. And now,
I love Jill featuring Jay. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was one of the best songs of the album.
serious?
Yeah.
No, I don't get me wrong. I really, really like it, but I didn't think it was the best song on the album.
Oh, no, I thought it was one of the best songs of the
Yeah.
album. Yeah, I don't think it deserved to win Best Rap Song of the Year.
No.
By, like, miles. Like, it wasn't... I just thought it was, like, a good song.
Yeah.
Like...
It was a
Yeah.
good addition to Donda. But when you've got songs like, this is kind of my personal taste, but Off the Grid, Praise God featuring Travis
Love
and Baby
Praise
Keem,
God, yeah.
goes mad. Believe What I Say, so underrated, such a vibe. I love that song.
I remember us driving around listening to the whole album whenever it released.
Yes, we did.
And, like, picking out our favorite songs. I don't know where I've set my phone, but I have, like, I picked specific songs to add to my like main playlist to
Yeah.
like focus on them, because I knew I would listen to them the most out of the whole album to like sort of get rid of some of the fodder.
Yeah.
And I did. There's a bit in my playlist, like my All Tunes playlist. Like when you scroll through,
Yeah.
it's like very rarely do you see like multiple songs from the same album.
Yeah, I
And then
get
you
that.
scroll down far enough, you just get Black for like. So we've got Jail,
Praise God.
Okay, I didn't mind.
That's
Heaven and
good.
Hell was just
It's a really good like gym song.
yeah.
I like it.
New Again, I quite like. Pure Souls, Believe What I Say.
Yeah, those
Like,
are
do you know
those
what I
are
mean?
some of the best. Pure Souls is brilliant.
Love Pure Souls.
I'm still waiting for him to release the original version of it as a single. Have you ever heard it?
No.
It's like the organ is switched out with a piano, and like it's a
Ooh.
really really nice piano melody, and there's like really simple like claps and drums. It's really nice.
Ooh.
There's
I think I would really like that.
I'm
You
gonna
know.
play it for you after.
Okay.
It's on YouTube. There is a version of it.
I did also add. I just couldn't be bothered to keep it scrolling. What's the one he added in the deluxe version?
Life of the Party.
That's it.
Andrew
The
3000.
Android
But see,
3000.
the deluxe version actually added a few. It Up from the Ashes was really good as well.
Yeah, but then there was all the part twos of like so many songs that I was like, these aren't why. Like I just,
Yeah, they didn't need to be there. Like
I actually didn't really like Jail Part Two,
it
even
was
though I
with the
liked.
baby, wasn't it?
I think it was
It
the baby,
was.
but
Yeah.
I just thought the Jay-Z one was nice. Like I just preferred
Yeah.
the Jay-Z version. I was like,
Yeah. My issue with Jail is there's too much of a build up, or like the
Yeah,
first bit
okay.
is too long.
it's I can
Yeah.
understand that.
But at the same time, I feel like I didn't really give it a chance. You know what I mean? And I don't remember, that's not me saying I don't like this song. I actually really like this
Yeah.
song. And I remember when I was listening to it, it was like, damn, the slaps, but I'm not. But I find myself sitting waiting for like, right, when's JC coming in? You know,
Yeah.
when's this bit?
See, I think my first listen through, I remember thinking, God, this is so long. And then the Jay-Z bit hit, and I was like, yo, I'm glad I waited.
Yeah.
But then I was actually the opposite going into it the second listen through. Knowing that the JC was coming, I just decided to enjoy the first bit, knowing it was more of like an intro to
Okay,
the Jay-Z
yeah,
verse.
yeah.
So, and then I just started enjoying it more and more. I'm going to turn this lamp on.
Yes,
You can
that's a
turn it
good idea. Yes, so no, I think when you put it like that, and I feel like there's a vibe to be pulled from it, and I don't think I've tried hard enough to pull that vibe. So I'm gonna try that later actually. I'm gonna try to pull the vibe, and I will get back to you next week or next recording that whether I liked it or not. But I think it was really good, and then Hurricane
Loved
won
Hurricane, I'm not gonna lie.
best melodic rap performance. Now, The Weeknd,
It's
just
yeah.
he did his thing, man. The Weeknd did what the Weeknd does best, the usual.
Yeah.
Incredible vocals. I don't know if you've ever heard the original Hurricane. There was like 6 versions of that song before it dropped.
Ah.
There was he had another artist on like the Weeknd's bit, and like no harm.
Sound
All
awful?
due respect to the other artist,
Shocking.
like I wouldn't say shocking, but when you put the Weeknd on it,
Yeah.
you know, it's just like it's just a joke. You know,
Yeah.
it's an April Fool's thing at that stage. And then
Maybe
Lil-
that's what it was.
Ooh.
It was actually Kanye putting on
It
a
was.
like a voice effect.
No, but so that was the thing. So it was like another artist, and then Kanye just scrapped the other artist's verse, and then put a voice effect on him and did it, and then it was scrapped, and then the Weeknd and Lil Baby came on to it, and the Weeknd just
And
you
then
know,
the rest is history.
the rest is history. It has won a
I
Grammy,
did
and
really
rightfully
like
so.
Hurricane. It is very melodic. Like it's
Yeah, but it's such a weird contrast because it's
Yeah.
so melodic and then it's so grimy.
yeah,
It's like dark.
the when the Weeknd sings the like chorusy bit,
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really feel like it has a chorus. It feels like it just changes. to
Yeah.
like, oh, we're in live hurricane, and then the hurricane
Yeah,
hits,
and
like,
then-
that's
yeah,
what,
and then
that's what it
it's-
feels like.
And then Lil Baby, he kind of picks up the pace of the rap, and he was quite slow at the start, but then obviously on tracks like It, on tracks like Wants and Needs,
Mm-hmm.
by Drake, you know, he really picks up the pace of the rapping, and you know, Wants and Needs was
Surely Certified Lover Boy won something now.
no sort of I'm not gonna lie to you, I was really disappointed in it.
Yeah.
I think it was really poor.
Damn.
I think that-
I kind of just I guess I don't like Drake that much. Like I
Yeah.
mean I feel like he is a in my but again this could be bias again
Yeah.
because in my head I see Drake as he has certain songs that are famous and those are the good songs. Otherwise I won't listen to.
Yeah.
Like, that's my just biased opinion
Yeah.
of him, I guess.
See, I thought that too for a while, but then I kind of like discover more Drake. If you get
Yeah.
me, there is a lot of stuff that Drake doesn't have, or like, no, it's Drake. Drake sells. Drake releases
Yeah.
stuff. You know, Drake. Yeah.
Which is kind of why I guess my in my head it was like Donda and Certified Lover Boy are just gonna eat the Grammys. Like
It's
they're just gonna be like,
expected.
we'll have that one, we'll have that one,
Yeah.
we'll have that one. Like it's because of the following they've garnished. Like
Yeah.
they've just picked up. They're two of the biggest artists
Mm-hmm.
of our generation. Surely they'll just win everything because so many people were so hyped for both albums.
Yeah.
But I guess the Grammys are unbiased.
Yeah, the Grammys know what they're talking about.
The Grammys
Yeah.
know that Silk Sonic deserved.
Let's go. They know their stuff. But CLB it was so uninspiring.
Yeah.
It was champagne poetry slaps
Yeah.
that the sample from Maggio's, I can't remember what the song's called. But it works so well. Pappy Song was meh. Girls on Girls is meh. Love All Jay-Z is good. Fair Trade is really good. Has a good Travis verse, but the Travis verse doesn't match the vibe of the album, so it kind of is like out of place. Way Too Sexy is funny for the first week, and then it gets boring, and the rest of it's just meh. Knife Talks meh. Race My Mind's actually quite good. TSU was actually quite good, but like a lot of the Drake stuff, like we talk about fodder, like there's like 3 songs on that album that aren't fodder, and that's why it felt quite rushed to match Kanye's release. That's my only thing, and it's just like it's real disappointing, real disappointing from Drake. But
I also want to say I love being at home. Like it feels so much more like we can actually be like sitting on camera, just being like, yeah, let's just pull up like the notes just slightly off camera,
Yeah.
being like, yeah, okay, oh yeah, it has these songs bang. Just
Yeah,
flap it down. We
just
got the notes
there.
over there, looking at the camera, and it is so comfy.
it is we're on
Like,
like a
we're
big sofa.
just sofa. We got the view. We got
view's sick.
you know.
This man's view is pretty drippy. But
I
yeah,
know it really is.
I'm trying to think who else won the Grammys. You be flirt. But BB King won a Grammy. BB King, Kendrick Lamar won. Family Ties won a
Family
Grammy.
Ties?
Yeah,
Very
I
good.
can't remember what was it. The
I'm
best?
glad because I fuck with that song hard.
It's so good. It's
Yeah,
really
it
good.
is.
BB King deserved it. The Melodic Blue. I wouldn't say it deserved the place in Best Rap Album, but I think that it's a very good album. Songs like 16 and Trademark USA, all these kind of stuff, they're really, really good. Oh, you have a playlist for it, don't you?
I do, and
Yeah.
that's the song I want to look at. Is I didn't realize, right? A lot of people are gonna be probably like embarrassed, like get secondhand cringe that I don't know this, but the song "Forbidden Fruit" of J. Cole's album "Born Sinner." So it's like I haven't listened through that whole album,
Yeah.
but obviously everyone knows she knows. Like
Okay.
she knows.
Is that on it, is it?
She knows. Yeah, that's
I don't
from
know if
that
the
album.
album existed, to be honest with
Neither did I. That's my point. And it is a
Jeez.
J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar song that is now one of my favorite rap songs I've ever heard. Forbidden
What's it
Fruits.
called?
Forbidden Fruits. It's so good. Like, it's at the end. The bit at the end of it is so funny, where it's like J. Cole being like, "Bitch, hey yo, I think I got my new ad lib, bitch," and then it's like, or you could say it real cool and shit, like, "Bitch," like it's class.
There's is it Money Trees by Kendrick Lamar?
Oh,
There's a
so good.
it's an amazing
Swimming
song.
pools, money trees.
that good
Can
kid, Mad City.
like it's just
Mad City.
yeah.
Amazing song. Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. Perfect.
I feel like with artists like Kendrick Lamar, there is no limit to the songs that you can name that are just like I
Yeah.
mean, if you look at Damn, how many people could probably sing that whole album?
Oh, man.
Especially the likes of like DNA or Humble. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
everyone. Before I
Loves.
even got into rap, I knew all the words to Humble because everyone knows all the
It was
words
my
to
main
Humble.
gym song for
Yeah.
like a few weeks. I'm not gonna lie.
I had I had a remix of it in as well as the original, and the remix
Yeah.
was in because it's more like I don't know, like the best way to describe it's like clunky, like very like robotic almost to make you like want to like work out harder.
Yeah.
And I ended up taking it out because the original Humble was just better.
Yeah, okay.
So,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
That's kind of my vibe with the Goosebumps and the Goosebumps remix. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
I hate it. I actually I despise it, but it's just because Goosebumps is such an amazing song.
I love
featuring Kendrick Lamar as well. By the way, that's just like, mate, Kendrick, he's running the game. We're hit about 45 minutes, so you wanted to talk about your Discover
Yeah,
Weekly?
so I'm
didn't
gonna
you?
pull up my Discover Weekly because I forgot the name of the song. So I got a lot of like, I don't know, like indie shit this week.
Ooh.
But song that everyone will know, Out of My League, it's that one like You Are Out of My League
Okay,
by
who's that
Fits
by?
and the Tantrums, which they have another song, Hand Clap, that I was obsessed with for a while.
Okay.
There's a couple other songs that were not too bad. Weatherman's quite good by Eddie Benjamin. So the two songs that I really want to talk about was West Coast Collective by Dominic Fike and Bigger Boys and Stolen Sweethearts by the Arctic Monkeys. Now, how an Arctic Monkeys song or a
That's
Dominic
good.
Fike song has come into my playlist, given that Dominic Fike ends up in my Discover Weekly nearly every week. I don't know how or why, but I love it because I'm just, the more I listen to Dominic Fike, the more of his stuff I like. So,
Sure.
I mean, just the West Coast one was really good. I did think he's had better songs. It's definitely not one of his best, but it was still very good. It's very like chill song, very acoustic based. And then the Arctic Monkeys, like I mean, I feel like I don't listen to the Arctic Monkeys enough. The more every time I listen to one of their songs, I'm like like, why'd you only call me when you're high? Whenever I heard the Miley Cyrus version of it, I was like, this is a really good song. I wonder who it's by. And I was like, oh, it's by the Arctic Monkeys, because when Do I Wanna Know came out, I played that shit on repeat.
Yeah.
Just constantly. So whenever I saw that it was by them, I was like, oh, sick. I'll have to listen to it. Same album, listen to it. Was like, why did I not listen to the rest of this album? And then listening to 505.
Yeah, 505 is an amazing song by them.
Like, but I feel like Arctic Monkeys have so many songs that I didn't realize A, were by the Arctic Monkeys, and B,
Are You Mine?
Are You Mine? Oh, Are You Mine?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I played that so much as well.
Fluorescent Adolescence. There's a lot of amazing Arctic Monkeys
That's
songs.
like, so that was really it. Like Weatherman, did I say who that was by? I did, I think. I've got Love Game by Kendrick and Eminem playing it. Weatherman by Eddie Benjamin. That was like the only one where I didn't know the artist and thought it was a pretty decent song. But there's a couple other ones that I'm going to add into the playlist. There's one, Colored Glass Isn't Bad by Blue Jay and Stephen Parker.
I've heard of that.
It was pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I actually thought my whole Discover Weekly this week, I don't think any of them were bad songs.
Okay.
You know?
That's
a lot of them were like TikTok trendy songs or indie songs that I had already heard before, or just like very samey songs. Like, I feel like a lot of indie stuff sounds very similar. However, I do think when indie is done right, it is brilliant. Like, it can really just hit the spot. And I think a couple of songs were like that, so they'll be in the playlist. But.
That's good news. I didn't really get a proper chance this time. I've been so far out with uni stuff and all that, new music wasn't really my priority, unfortunately. So I was just kind of sticking with the classics and sticking with R&B. Hit me really hard this week. I've been listening to Awaken. I love that album, Childish Gambino, quite a bit. Baby Boy and what is the other one? It's in my playlist. Me and Your Mama.
Good song.
Two very good songs. Jack Harlow has captured the hearts of the world this week with his Leak.
The new one,
Well, First Class this Friday. I will definitely talk about it next week.
So
the L.
Just imagine taking a glamorous, like a sample from a Fergie song and turning it into the flip side. Like, glamorous is all about her being really, and now it's about him being like, I can fucking spoil you.
He's so good, man. And then even really Already Best Friends, that that the thing where it's the rap and he's like talking to like two girls and he's like moving to them and it's really clean. He's talking like what you studying? What you studying? Education. That's where the money is. It's
nice. No, I haven't listened to it.
Get on it. Already Best Friends by Jack Harlow and Chris Brown. That's a really cool mix.
Oh, I think I actually added it to I have a playlist of stuff I need to listen to later.
Oh, okay.
So I add stuff to it and then remove stuff. It's the only playlist I keep tidy.
Okay,
and
sick.
I think it's in there because I saw it come up and I was like, oh, I must give that a listen.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
you can listen to it. I've been addicted to it. And then the other thing I want to say is Nux has been releasing some stuff recently.
Yeah.
Bobby and Rowdy, DC featuring Nux, really really nice song. It's more of a late night vibe, but it is kind of like it's Nux on a more late night beat rather than like Nux on a Nux beat.
Yeah.
And I've mentioned before that Nux has a certain style where it is quite like jazzy or like instrumental, but it's different. It has a bit of flair to it, and this beat isn't really like that, but it is. But it still matches so well. And I think Nux is an amazing artist for it. and then he released his own single called Nice and Good, which does have that, and it's featuring SL, and it does have that Nux vibe to it. So definitely Nice and Good and Bobby and Roddy by Nux, or feature Nux and featuring Nux. Definitely give those a listen.
Very good. I'll
That's-
have to.
yeah,
And
but-
I'm assuming they'll all be in the playlist for anyone else to
Yes, of course.
listen along to.
No,
So
no, that's-
anyone else fancies checking them out?
Yes, absolutely. But that's kind of my
Valid.
music wrapped up for the week.
Yeah, it's mine wrapped up as well. I
Yeah.
don't... Oh, the only other thing that I listened to was Red Hot Chili Peppers dropped a new album.
What was it?
It was no old Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'll say that. But there are a few songs. Like, I mean, they released Black Summer or Dark Summer. I can't remember. I think it's Black Summer.
Yeah.
And when they released it as a single,
Mhm.
and when they released it as a single, I played it a lot. Like, I thought it reminds me a lot of old Red Hot Chili Peppers, which I used to love. Like, I mean, Higher Ground, Danny California, so many.
Okay.
Under the Bridge, one of my favorite songs to play on the guitar.
Okay.
So I really vibed with it. But I felt like some of it just didn't feel like it felt like they were trying something new,
Mhm.
which I didn't personally like. But I think they are very, like, they're a band that very much try a lot of different things, you know.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I guess it's up to the opinion of the people what you guys think. So
But
I
our
personally
verdict is-
I thought it wasn't great, but I thought there was a couple of songs that I would listen to a couple of times.
I need to tap into that kind of genre. I've never really been too big into it.
Listen, if I were to recommend some, Under the Bridge,
Okay.
beautiful song. Snow, Danny California, and Road Trippin'.
Okay.
Road Trippin' and Under the Bridge
I think I've
are
heard
really
of them.
good.
Yeah.
Really good.
My dad actually recommended me to listen to a Red Hot Chili Peppers album. I think
Dude,
it was.
listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I just-
personally think they're phenomenal. They're brilliant. The electric, I don't know who the lead guitarist is, but he is the lead guitarist and the bassist. Like heroes,
Incredible.
honestly heroes.
Damn.
But then the vocalist and the drum,
Okay,
they're all
whole mix,
incredible. Like
yeah.
every single part of the band is incredible. Like, a lot of the times you'll get like a really good singer with like a beat made by someone else,
Yeah.
or like you don't often get like actual bands where every member is individually excellent.
Okay.
They are a
Yeah.
band where every member is individually excellent. Like, in every song, you could pick out different bits where you're like, oh, that bass is slapping. Oh, okay, that electric guitar is fire. Lead
drum
vocal
solo,
in,
all that.
incredible, stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
Really good.
So I'll
think
get
you
on
would like
that.
them.
So-
I think you would like them to play on the guitar as well.
Oh, okay.
Under the Bridge.
I
Under
like
the
that.
Bridge.
I like that. Sick. Well, that's more or less me. We've been rolling for about 55 minutes, slightly more.
So
So
will
that's-
we wap it up then?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Folks,
well, it's been your boys.
it's been your boys IRL
Yeah.
with my excellent voice.
Yes. And we will have more like this after. Well, I don't know what day my exams will end at the start of May, and then I will be home for good.
Let's go.
And then, you boys are gonna have some live episodes.
live episodes more often, which will be so beautiful.
Yeah.
Because these just flow so much better.
Yeah.
Because Zoom is just a nightmare.
It's
to
literally
record
just
on.
us hanging out talking about music stuff.
That's it should be. I think
Yes.
this view, man. No one
know.
can see this view. We can see the Mourns. We can see Newcastle lit up.
And like I said, I would try and put a photo of the dog in. I would try and put a photo of this in, but I don't want to. So
Unlucky, folks. You'll have to take our word for it and
Yep.
imagine. But anyway, we've been the Chats and Tunes podcast.
yeah, and I hope you enjoyed episode 9. Episode 9, Bruno Mars, Sign Our Titties.
Wait, no, this is 10?
This is our 10th episode, but it's episode 9
Okay,
of the podcast.
yes, okay.
Sadly, we
Mars.
didn't get out an album review because
I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
I was waiting for it to come out, and I didn't see it come out.
But did it not drop?
I kept checking Shawn Mendes' Spotify, and I couldn't see anything.
No way Shawn Mendes pulled a Kanye.
He released the
He
single.
released a single, he pulled a Kanye. No!
This is what I was
Shawn,
like,
what do you had?
I was like driving home on Friday.
I'll talk to
Nothing.
him. I'll talk to the
Saturday,
agents.
nothing. Sunday, nothing. I was like, maybe he meant next Friday.
Yeah.
That's the only logical thing in my head, but
Unless we're just
Unless
silly
it was
and-
a single release.
unless it was
Unless it was a Chance the Rapper.
unless it was the way that you pulled the no unless he's I think it was a single release. Not gonna lie.
We don't have an album review, guys.
Yeah.
We'll have one eventually. Okay. We probably
Well, wait.
realistically we should have done one for Donda 2, but
When you're gone, no. Oh no, it is. Yeah, it was a
It's
single
single,
release.
yeah.
Yeah, we're just idiots. But yeah. But Dawn of 2 fully dropped, I think. But I can't find the file anywhere.
yeah, everywhere I look for the files,
Yeah, I
just
can't find it.
no.
Yeah.
So
So yeah. So if we can find Dawn of 2, we will also have a look at it.
yeah,
But
if we can get Donda 2, I think we should try an album review of it.
we should.
Because
If it's
we've
done.
already done a lot of like Kanye West, We Love You and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because we did focus on it, but it was an unfinished album, like we
Yeah.
said. I would love to see if he finished songs from the album.
Yes, and I'd love to see if he done that. And he also released the ones he released. Maybe they're
Yeah,
done. But yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that one.
yeah.
It'll be all good.
And if we do find it, then expect an album review at some
Expect
point.
to have to listen to our opinions on it.
Yeah. And suck it up because they are opinions and not facts, and you can't give us hate like we said at the start of every
Yes.
episode.
Fact. But
Adios, guys.
see you later, folks.
Yeah.
Woo.
And then I will just cut this bit
Yeah,
out
sure,
because
But like,
Yeah.
if we wanted to talk a bit louder like
we
this,
could talk louder.
we could talk slightly louder if needs be.
Ow.
This has to make it into the
Yeah.
YouTube video or something. This
Yeah,
has to
yeah,
be
well-
an intro or something.